I keep saying I'm gonna have a story time, but pretty much every video I consider a story time. Have you ever, you feel really strong about something, doing something different, doing something you've never done before, and you're like, well, is it this? Is it that? I've made jewelry since I was 16. Yet you don't really realize how many thousands of different ways there are to make jewelry other than fish wire. Remember back in the 80s, the little tiny fishes, and what else? They were, I don't know, cat's eye or something like that. So I worked for my neighbor making those necklaces, in addition to making brilliant, as people would say about kids, a brilliant pianist, a brilliant whatever, a doctor at 25, and a lawyer the lawyer on here, Aaron, he became a lawyer at 26, and just brilliant like that. That's how I felt when I created a beautiful macrame and crystals necklace. And I'll never forget the day my mother, she got so upset with me for selling a particular macrame necklace that I knew she loved, but I didn't know it until after I sold it for like $30. Mind you, I was like, I don't know, 15, 16, something like that. So I have always made and sold jewelry. I can't even really say that I'm good at selling jewelry. I'm good at making it and staying outside the box that everybody else is inside of, So I'm not one of those that's asymmetrical and this has to match this, and I'm not like that. What I am like is, oh, what did I just do with it? Dang it, hold on, let me find it. That's the reason why I'm telling y'all this right now. What did I just do with it? Her name is Szarka, Szarka. Google her. She was like, oh, here it is. She is like, oh, wait, don't put that over there. Put it over here. I got my piles. I just went through a shit ton of stuff. No, it's not the last. Underneath the bed, there's a full hat box full of shit. And there's two bags like this full of old medical papers. So I came across, I'm a clerical worker. I've been in the clerical field for 45 years. So it was nothing for me to just print out whatever I want. And that's her work right there. And I'll show you a few others that I come across. Oh, this was a good hair day. I put my weave on so good that day, and I made that dress, and it fit perfectly. Anywho, that's her shop, and I said I want to claim that for myself, so I just put my face on top of whoever's face that is. Don't get mad at me, Szarka. And so I just had to stop and tell her right now. I mean, look at that. Who could do that but her? Nobody. No, that's not hers. This one is. And I'm telling you this because that's Princess's dog food. Two or three different recipes I'm going to start making. Okay, Tasha, keep it all together. I just put everything in order. How I'm going to save it and all that shit. That's paper I'm going to recycle. Old medical papers that I'm keeping because it hasn't been 20 years yet. And this is for Princess. I gotta go. Actually, let me put Princess over here next to my bill so I can put all that stuff in my cart. So, we think, I wish I knew how to do something different, right? So I think, I don't know, it was 1998, something like that, when Yahoo groups were really, really, really popular. I went into that group for wire wrapping, and oh my God, all them elders. I just felt like I was at home. And then you look at somebody's page and you're just looking and you're looking and you're looking and you're like, oh my God, that's what's in my head. but I didn't know how to do it, you know? And Zarka was the very first person I ever met that made jewelry how I want to make jewelry. I wish I could show you. I don't want to touch it because this phone is really super slow and I'd rather you see her jewelry. And there she is with her beautiful self. I know you can't see it very clear, so you can go to YouTube and find her there, yourself. Okay, let me touch it slowly. Hang on. Is it going? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that fucking amazing? Yeah. I'm trying to find the picture of I forgot the name of the whatever was living in the shell, but it was a huge shell. And so basically here she just did like this, and then she makes on hemp cord or whatever cord, she gets big, huge, fat, chunky beads. Small, small, chunky, small, small, chunky. Small, small, bead spacer, small, small, chunky. Small, small, bead spacer. See? Like that. And she's just fucking amazing. So amazing. And this is my mentor sister. And she's such a cool, laid-back person. I got mad because nobody replied to me. But at the time, I was still new to figuring out Yahoo groups and whatnot. And she's like, no, you need to do this, this, and see, here it is. Oh, I'm so sorry. So embarrassed. Please, everybody, forgive me. I'm sorry for being a big, huge baby, thinking I got no answer at all to my question. Yeah. You can see her on YouTube. She made like, I don't know if she's made any sense. It should have popped up in my feed. If so, I don't know, like 15 videos. Each one of them has like over 10 million views. And oh, she's just so fucking brilliant. Look at that. So of course she had her own shop, Magpie Gemstone, Magpie Gemstone, for many, 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 many years. Her husband, her little girl. And I think they sold it about 4 years ago. Isn't that just gorgeous? Just gorgeous. See, she usually makes all her own necklace part of the necklace. Look at that beautiful bib. Look at that. Look at that. And of course, what's after wire wrapping? Of course, metal smithing. She does that too. Wow. And I just thought, wow, somebody got in my head. Is that amazing? Okay, press pause. I gotta keep going. And, oh, that's it? Oh, dang. I don't know who that is. Okay, go back. It's just so gratifying that God puts people in your life that are where you want to be. You know? Look at that. Only she can do that. Images. Oh, I wish that shell was here. I know this is hers. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Oh, we saw that. Sorry. She always makes all her own hooks. Just to die for. You know? It's so amazing that you think while you're taking a Okay, part two. Okay, I totally forgot what I was saying at the end. Oh, damn it, it went off. Anyway, the point is, you know, I forget what I was making back then, but I knew, no, I didn't really get into tutorials and stuff probably until a year later. Anyway, 2013, diabetes, 4 days in a coma, come out to an eviction notice on my door from the wonderful landlord, and had to hurry up and find a place to live, moved to Gilroy, California, the garlic capital of the world. And I had nothing to do but piece my brain back together, learn how to see again, learn how to do a lot of things again, because when you're laying on your back for 31 days, you're kind of, what do you call it? When you don't move your muscles? Yeah, that. Anyway, no, you don't need to put it in comments. Don't matter. And that's when I really started thinking, okay, how can I do this better and better and better and better and better and better and better? And that's when, back in the Yahoo group, that's when I learned out about cabs and the lapidary and rock hounds and blah, 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 blah. I didn't know what it's called, but even way back in California, I knew to go to the witchy shop, the crystal store, and say, can I have one of those, but like this, and blah, 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 blah. I didn't know how it was done. I didn't put all that together back then. I just knew if you went to the crystal store, you could ask for whatever you want, and she'd give it to you for little or nothing. Not like today, where people only have crystal stores to make money. Anyway, okay, let me fast forward. She had her own crystal shop. She went to all the large gym shows, blah, 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 blah. And I thought, oh my God, I feel so bad for her. She must be so exhausted. I don't know why. I mean, I talk to her more now than I have ever before. Thank God. Because I didn't want to seem like how a lot of people seem, even to me, on a little itty bitty 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 level. She's like Mary movie star. Huge. Huge. You know? So I could imagine a lot of people just, you know, wanting to use you for this or for that crystal or this necklace or da 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 da. You'll see her. Go look at her YouTube videos. You will see how absolutely angelic she is, authentic she is. Anywho, I was just so happy to have her and have her more in my life now, more than ever. You know, she sold the shop and I forgot where she lived before, moved to someplace in Canada and is living happily ever after with her beautiful daughter, which must be about 19? 20? They all look so young. You know, they do. Anywho, and it's just, I'm just being so grateful for all my sisters in my life that teach me so much about the Tasha that I want to still be. You know, and like I was saying, I think I was saying in video part 1, my brother says, you're not really even a businesswoman. And I'm like, well, fuck you too. He says, well, think about it. You don't really have a price range. You don't. I say, I do too. I say, I do. My minimum price is $70 now. And he says, yeah, but what if somebody says I can't afford it? Well, that's just good business management because I still need food and medicine and the vet care for my babies. So if they say, because you know, Spirit's going to tell me if you're lying. So that's why I don't always believe everybody. And yet I do believe when I know that you are being truthful. So, yeah, and prices are going up next month, just so you know, by $10. Yeah, I know that's a lot. $80 for a pendant that took me 10 hours to make. But the good news, I'm always going to have layaway. Always, always, always. Forever and ever. Amen. Okay, so, you know, you look at this mentor person, but you don't want to be all googly oogly-eyed as if, you know, Elvis Presley is walking right in front of you or something, whatever, whoever your mentors are. My mentors aren't those people. My mentors are her. and my sister Tina in Germany, who makes brilliant, oh, Zarka, in case you didn't know, brilliant junk journals. You know, my other sister Dawn, who now has got. I should have made a bet with you, Dawn. I told her she's going to get into metalsmithing. No, I'll just work on getting better at my wire wrapping. Now, Dawn is a lapidary, rock hound, jewelry maker, mom, grandma, wife, blah, 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 blah. And my other sister, Sarah, makes, oh shit, it's in the other room. She's the one I get, oh, these things, these type of things from. She makes these types of things, okay? I don't know how. And she's into sewing and macrame and sewing and knitting and crocheting. Isn't that cute? So I always got beads on hand, as if I don't. And she made this, yeah. I don't know how, but I'm glad she does. And cute little chickens she sews, and cute little crocheted stuff, like, you know, the feet that go like this and weeble wobble. She crochets animals and puts those feet on them. And I gotta tell you, I'm just so, and Sister Dare, who makes brilliant, I just had her designs out. I'm sorry. She makes junk journal design kits. And on and on and on and on and on. If I didn't mention your name, don't get mad at me. Know that I love you anyway. And I'm just so honored to know brilliant, beautiful women like this that are where I want to be. You know, with a good man that understands, you know, there's no roles. Chores need to get done. Do it. You know? And now that I'm older, if he lived next door, that would even be better. When you get older, boys and girls, you'll understand what I mean. In the meantime, that's a whole other video in itself. I want to say thank you, Zarka and Tina and Dawn and Dare and Sister Mother Sister, Ifama. Thank you, sister. And when you have beautiful, valuable people like this in your life, no matter what they're doing, they're not Mary movie star. They're a human just like you, who gets sick of stupid humans saying, oh, can I have that $200 necklace you just made for $50? I could just imagine people saying that to her at some point in her whole life, you know, because she was, if you're in any before, you know, she's retired, so she's gotten out of a lot of her groups. She's in her own groups that the new owner of the shop still runs and whatnot, and she's in some wire wrap groups, at least that I know of. I'm willing to be wrong. But you don't treat people, ooh, The Rock, ooh, Carol Burnett, ooh. No, you don't treat them like that. You know, he or she still puts their pants on one leg at a time. If you have no legs, you could probably put both legs in at the same time because you'll be able to hold them up easier. Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure she puts her bra on the same way I used to back in the day when I wore underclothes. You know? So, when you meet your mentor, sister, friends, whatever you choose to call it, if I call you my sister regularly, you know, because there's lines in all the sands, okay? That means you fed me, you loved me, you sent me something, because no, everybody's not the same. Everybody's not the same. It's like me saying I'm gonna have a giveaway. So if you ever bought something from me, leave your raise a hand in the comments. And then people who I gave stuff to or bartered with, put their hand up. No, that's not a customer. You're somebody I bartered with. You're not a customer. Okay? And I'm just so grateful. All of you are in my life. You know, I'm just so grateful. So I'm going to go find more of her pictures now and figure out how I'm going to make frames for them and put them up on my walls. That's what I'm going to do. Yes. I love you. Each and every one of you, I love you still. Okay, bye.